next section of the Abode linen Doona cover. We've just finished our second side edge, and we're going to come and do our wonderful move again through the center, arms apart, right hand goes up, try not to hit anything, and dragging it up. Now, I've already done a great job down there on our opening, so we don't want to be flouncing around too much. And our warp thread, that's this one here, has found itself, so be gentle there. Otherwise you're going to have a mess, and then it's going to take you extra time at the end to fix it. So again, comfortable arm's length, width apart, and a little bit of a lift and wave as we're going. Now this is our second center fold half, our second center length. So this is where we're actually going to be finishing off and putting in a crease. But we're going to make sure that we're lined up here on our left-hand side, or in the edges, where the stitches are, and then we're going to have a nice look as to just how flat and straight our warp thread is, so that we do have a nice 90-degree angle. Lift and wave to move it to begin with. If you lift it up off the table here, you'll have extra room to maneuver as well, and you won't be ironing in a round funny looking crease at the same time, or fold. Again, nice and flat. And now I'm going to be starting to move the fabric more and more in a zigzag, but I'll always be coming back to this lift and wave. That's really a good way of getting that fabric on the underneath to flatten itself out without you having to worry and work so hard. And because we've already done such a great job on one side, the second side, although it might need a little bit of a waft, just needs a smooth down. So I don't need to be pressing or stretching as hard. I did that on the first side, and yet I'm still getting a beautiful finish. Now if you don't want to be picking up your bottle all the time, you can just come around. Again, be careful of this bit here. Have a little bit of a stretch while you're at it, and pre-dampen what you need right there in front of you. Of course, you've made sure that the floor that you're working on is super clean, dust and lint free, of course, because we don't want to be picking up any unwanted bits and pieces onto our customers' Doonas, let alone our own, even our own. That's nice. It's going to give it a little bit of time to permeate as well before I get to it. There we are. Just lift so that you let the air come underneath, and that's going to help the Doona straighten up and do what you need it to do. Now if you have one of these tables with a fan, that's where my foot will go now. And of course also whatever shoes or footwear I might have is always indoor only and super clean, so that I don't by mistake leave any foot marks on the large linen. Just tiny little things that make a big difference in the end.